We normally do testing on Templar. And don't get me wrong, Templar is fantastic. But in this case, it's a little more difficult because we have such a brief time frame that I feel like we need to go take our testing elsewhere. So we're actually going to move our testing today, this time and this time only. We're going to move it to the Ogre in Grasp. Let me go over exactly what's happening, guys. There is a bug going on with Osteo Striga. Essentially, if you have a weapon that has Vorpal, after you apply poison damage and you trigger toxic overload and then you swap to the weapon with Vorpal, the damage over time doesn't go away. We're going to showcase this. We're also going to be learning in the process, because what this means is that you can take other weapons that are applying damage over time and amplify it indefinitely with the weapons that apply Jolt, just D.A.R.C.I. Weapons like Two-Tailed Fox, which applies a number of things: suppression, scorch, and Jolt. These are things that can be applied to a boss and it can indefinitely last. And the reason why this is so good, imagine having to pick the boss for just a second, land a few shots, dip back into cover, and not worrying about anything. The question is, though, is it really worth using in certain scenarios, considering you've got immunity phases, you've got damage over time, which from just Osteo really isn't that strong, which is why we're here today and we're damage testing. We want to see how strong can we amplify it, because in certain scenarios, this can be really beneficial. I think Glassway is a great Nightfall to showcase this, because that boss just shreds you when you peek. But weapons that do a very good job against that boss is things like Witherhoard, which you can apply through the shield. And on top of that, it does damage over time. So we are going to do this testing today. We're going to arrive at what is the best damage over time, and understand not all weapons apply damage over time effects. If I blow my load here with Tapan, that's not damage over time. That's actively doing damage. Things like Anarchy, Witherhoard, the Two-Tailed Fox effects here, Jolt, Scorch, and Suppression, the D.A.R.C.I Jolts effects, right? The things that can apply damage over time, but it bugs out with Osteo and doesn't go away. Questions I want to answer today are things like, does the Monarque work with this? You know, different effects here and there with other weapons that we're going to be trying today. All right, easily apply it. I just wanted to shoot the whole mag out, chat, to make sure the numbers are consistent there. This is the same amount of damage I'm doing every single time with Osteo. The bug is activating damage over time with Osteo and then swapping to a Vorpal weapon. Geez, you're late. We're the first ones to discover. What are you talking about, Exotic Fighter? 279, perfect. Well, my question is this working with Osteo without Necrotics? Let us take off Necrotics. Yeah. So Necrotic not necessary here, guys, to get damage over time, to get this to work. Which is essentially the same exact thing. I missed a few crit shots. The point is, guys, is that Necrotic, although very, very good and synergizes very nicely here with Osteo, really, it's the combination of when you get kills. But as far as doing damage to a single target and what we're trying to do, Necrotic doesn't really add anything here. Now, I'm going to see if I can apply the melee before I actually start shooting with Osteo, and if it does the damage over time. All right, got the unravel. Yep. All right, let's see how much unravel adds to it. See, look how much that increased our damage just from a single melee. Now I'm gonna try it by applying a melee afterwards. Look at us. All right, so we did the unravel. We shot first. Doesn't seem like it matters. We had a lot of people in chat, what was it, the day before yesterday, saying that it needs to be unraveled first and then shoot. But it doesn't seem to matter. No, the unravel stays. Around 326. A little more damage. I might have just landed more crits. Who knows? Who knows? With that being said, now what we want to test is applying things like Jolt. So Cobra is going to put on Osteo. Cobra is going to apply Osteo. And in the same token, I'm going to apply Jolt with this D.A.R.C.I. Now, hold on, chat. Before I go any further, what is the level requirement here at this ogre?
Yeah, the whole dungeon 1600.
The whole dungeon. I want it to be known right here, right now, guys, that this D.A.R.C.I. at 1600 is going to do the same damage as a leveled up D.A.R.C.I. Every time, dude, every time in the YouTube comment section are like, well, you did more damage because your weapon was under level. I'm going to shoot once with my D.A.R.C.I. and Zader's going to shoot once with his D.A.R.C.I. And we're going to show you what the difference in damage is. I still drop your well. I'm doing 27,784.
27,784. Same damage numbers.
Same damage numbers, Jack. Same damage numbers. The point of that test, guys, was to show that my level 1600 D.A.R.C.I. is doing the same amount of damage as an 1810 D.A.R.C.I. So before we go any further in this video, just know that all you have to be is level 1600 in this content. So please do not comment. God, somebody's gonna comment. All right, no, I can feel it right now. It's already, somebody typed it up already right now. It's a copy pasta. Cobra, you're gonna do your thing. You're gonna apply Osteo. I'm gonna apply Jolt, and you're gonna swap to a Vorpal weapon. You don't have to shoot the whole mag out. Just apply the poison, okay? All right, swap to Vorpal. Yep. It's doing damage over time. It's not as frequent as Osteo was. Oh, it looks like it went away. You're still doing damage over time, right, Cobra?
Yep, still on.
Interesting.
Okay, he's swapping.
All right. It does its Jolt. No. I applied it even after the swap, guys. Unravel just lasts as long as you're doing damage, so it's not a bug. You're saying base unravel lasts the last 30 seconds? Base unravel lasts 30 seconds? Calus suggests as long as unravels. So I hit the melee and then continue to do... Hold on. I hit the melee and then I continue to what? Do damage with any weapon. So for as long as damage over time is lasting, unravel will continue to last. There's the unraveling going. All right. Okay. Unraveling, it's still going. So hold on. Let's go do Necrotic Grip with just Necrotic Grip and the Unravel melee. All right, so I'm going to apply thy poison effect with the melee. And it should last. Not indefinitely. You have to reapply it. It lasts a long ass time. And it's got the unravel back. So Necrotics is a 2-in-1. Very good damage. Just for a simple melee. The more you shoot, the more damage over time. Now, if I held a Vorpal weapon in my hand while doing that, that doesn't break it. The interaction where damage over time is being indefinitely implied, we're not able to break that with any other combination outside of Osteo. Is that correct? Let me just make sure that there is no possible way any other weapon can break this. All right, I'm going to apply damage over time with Thorn and see if it works. No. Seems like Osteo's the only one. It's an Osteo bug. With Thorn and Unravel, with those interact, yes. But keep in mind, what we're trying to do is get the damage over time to indefinitely proc. Does Monarque synergize?
No, that's its own thing.
I think that's its
There's
own
no
thing.
perps tied to it.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, we'll show it right now, guys, if Monarque does it. Nah. It's Monarque is its own thing, guys. The point what we're trying to get here today is indefinite damage. Can I apply damage to a boss, run into the next room, and literally just wait for that boss to die? I feel like Calus, this would be a great thing to show on Calus, like Osteo bug. Because can't you just apply the damage to Calus and literally just hide? Test with Witherhoard. I mean, I'll show Witherhoard, but again, you can't keep the damage. Again, almost certain here that this will not apply indefinitely either. But just in case it does, we're swapping to a weapon with Vorpal. Could fall off. Yeah. I just wanted to show that wouldn't work. Now my question is this: can I apply with the fast swap Osteo? Like I go from Osteo to Two-Tail Fox. Let me just see if this is gonna work, guys. No, the joke fell off. The joke still falls off. Would Monarque's poison persist in the same way? No. We just tested it all out. Monarque does not do it. Other weapons do not do it. This is an Osteo specific bug. Not only that, Necrotic grips and Unravel seems to bug out as well. As in Unravel would fall off when I was applying Necrotic. It was like the poison damage from Osteo and the intrinsic poison damage from Necrotic would somehow cancel each other out and would fuck up Unravel. Which is why I'm not rocking Necrotics right now. Let's try this. When it's halfway, you need to glide over the enclosure.
I've been waiting for this day a long time.
The science can still kill you. All right, so what are y'all saying? This is easier to do it in here. Ah, here we go. Yes. All right. So the point is, like, this is really, really good for like master mode, right? I don't know. Obviously it works great. You can literally just a boss that's like very high health. You can attach some shots and then hide and literally do nothing else. Let me be real though. It is not high DPS. This is literally allowing you to just be, you know, essentially a little bitch and hide. That's what this is allowing you to do. Obviously damage, there's way better damage dealing builds out there. You would only use this in situations like, for instance, Glassway, where you're getting shredded by the boss. You want to shoot and just hide. So in some Grandmaster 9 falls, it may actually be really, really beneficial. This can also be the ultimate solo build, since you have to prioritize your life so much as a solo player.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.